Okay. Good morning from here. Thank you for joining us this very morning. This is me, fearless active evangelist Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I am from Bondia Boys in Aniri. Aniri is a local government in Ogiva province, Biafra. I am a homeland broadcast from the IPO. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is our leader. This is a short program, please. You can see on my screen, share this program very, very wide. Even if I didn't say anything, the pictures here tells you much. And the president is Yoruba. Tinubu. The chief judge is Kekere, Yoruba. Attorney General is what is his name? Latif, a Yoruba man. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is from the east. You see the other one, that Redeem member, DSS Bulls, Yoruba. You see this judge, Omotoshe, Yoruba. You see the leading prosecutor, Awomole, Yoruba. You see, Fulani started this very case, Buhari, with terrorism, with treason. Buhari said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu want to overthrow him. You know? And this case ended under Buhari's government with discharge and acquitted. And they refused court order. And the Tinubu Yoruba government came. They established a trial on masked witnesses. Today is the 5th day of November, where a Yoruba judge, Omotosho, threatened the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that is fighting for Biafra under self-determination, that he must enter defense on non-existing law in Nigeria. Terrorism law does not exist, have been abolished 2013. 2013, they abolished it because the northern leaders are involved in terrorism. Both Sultan of Sokoto, both all of them, both Tinubu is involved in terrorism. Tinubu is involved in terrorism sponsor in Nigeria. Buhari is involved. Shetima is involved. Vice and the president is involved. Do you understand? Which is to say, even the judge is a terrorist because their president is terrorist. The vice president is terrorist. The country is terrorist. And there is no terrorism, what is it called? Law in their constitution. That is why they don't use it on them. They remove it. They were afraid Jonathan would jail them with it. And today, this very man representing Yoruba people, speaking on behalf of Yoruba people in the name of Nigerian government, because the government is of Yoruba, those in charge of this case, as they are now, you can see them, they are all Yorubas. These are the people that is holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is them, President, Chief Judge, Attorney General, DSS Bulls, Presiding Judge, and Prosecuting Council, Yorubas. They also came with masquerades. So, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, try me with existing law. If you insist you will try me, then first of all, read. You will insist I will enter defense. Read count 7 of the Supreme Court judgment. Supreme Court judgment. Read count 7. You said no, he must enter defense. He said, from which law? Tell us where the law is. A law you abolished. 2013. Go to Buhari, all of them lobbied for the abolishment of terrorism law. They destroy it. That's why they came with treason against Nnamdi Kanu. When that one failed, they came with terrorism that doesn't exist. Now Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, you cannot try me with non-existing law. Why? Is because I cannot enter defense. What am I defending for? On non-existing law, on illegality. So today, we expect Omotosho to do his worst on behalf of these Yoruba people here, because the president is Yoruba, Chief Judge Yoruba, Attorney General Yoruba, DSS Bulls Yoruba, Presiding Judge Omotosho Yoruba, and the prosecutor is Yoruba. And we want to see what they want to do on already discharged and acquitted case. And when you ask them, they talk about terrorism. And today, the US government have talked about terrorism in Nigeria. They never mention IPOB. That IPOB took the matter to USA. Is that not stupidity to a Nigerian judge at this point in time to be trying leader of IPOB on terrorism, when the people you are trying for terrorism is the people that took your matter to the USA, and USA welcomed them and accepted their complaint and investigated in line with their own investigation or intel in their hand, they discover it is true. So if IPOB is terrorist, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is terrorist, why should the USA listen to terrorists? That is where you will be seeing a Nigerian judge like Omotosho as a fool. Because when you want to see a fool, it is by their attitude. It is by their attitude when they are acting. Because at the things stands now, my POB and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have a good image that you cannot be trying in court with terrorism. An image that attracted the USA government. That is a show that Nigeria have been doing everything to change this very image of IPOB. It failed. Today, the image have attracted USA government. The statue of IPOB is standing tall. For somebody to be calling IPOB terroristic or trying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu IPOB leader or IPOB members for terrorism, that is how to know a fool. And if Omotosho as a judge is the one doing it, then he's a fool. Because how can you say this person is a terrorist in Nigeria but not terrorist in the world? But Nigeria is terrorist in the world. Fulani herdsmen is declared the fourth most deadly terrorist organization by the IEP in their Global Terrorism Index report 2014 to 2015 on the 22nd of November 2015. It was published. But in reaching to 2019, Nigerian government gave the same Fulani herdsmen terrorists 100 billion naira for enhancement, to enhance them to a higher level of terrorism. 100 billion. They said they will give them so that terrorism will stop. From 2019 to today, they have massacred more than the ones they massacred before they gave them 100 billion. But a presiding judge of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's non-existing case, non-existing, what is it called? Law of terrorism. When they were doing this thing to favor them, you know, because all of them want to remove Jonathan, so they were all involved in terrorism. Tinubu is also involved in terrorism. His vice, Shetima, is involved in terrorism. Nigerian media, they are involved in terrorism. The head of terrorism in Nigeria is Nigerian media houses. Nigerian media houses is the people who is the key of terrorism. They are the people who back up this terrorism. They are the people who hide this terrorism. It is IPOB that exposed this terrorism. That's why they recruited terrorism in our land, to be accusing IPOB with it, because IPOB have exposed their image. So they want to tell the world that the terrorism is centralized, that is a national issue. Like I used to tell our people that in their failure, they now concluded that the insecurity will be national, so that they will be having an excuse that it is a national something. It is not a northern something. You know, that's why they recruited people and called them on non-government 2020. That's why they pushed Fulani herdsmen to the western, to Yoruba land, so that they will say that insecurity is everywhere. Benin are crying, everybody is crying. That is what they are replying to the USA. And USA said, no, we know the originator of this thing, and we know how you plan it, and we know how you are moving it. So how can you be in Nigeria be calling IPOB terrorists? But the international community knew that Nigeria government officials are terrorists, even their political party. So we want to see the worst of Omotosho, as he insisted that the leader of IPOB, who is fighting for Biafra under self-determination, demanding for referendum, was arrested in Nigerian airport or hotel in Lagos 2015 on the 12th of October 2015, though Nigeria admitted that they arrested him on the 14th, but they arrested him 12th, right? Reaching on 13th night, IPOB announced it on Radio Biafra. Then Nigeria now moved him from that 13th night from Lagos to Abuja. Reaching on 14th morning that they land in Abuja, they now announced that they are with the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. Currently, the mass witnesses that represent the DSS in court of Omotosho said that they arrested him on the 14th, which we know it was on 12th. These things are in our minds, in our brain. Now, the same Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they tried him on treason, reaching to their court in the same 2015. I know why I'm bringing this. I keep repeating it. The same 2015, December 17th, a federal high court sitting in Abuja, presided over by Honorable Justice Ademola of the Federal High Court, discharged Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally, it was not obeyed. They withheld him back. Reaching in 2016 March, John Soho discharged him unconditionally. A federal high court sitting in Abuja, it was not obeyed. They went to Ahmed Mohammed. From that very warrant, Ahmed Mohammed discovered 2 court rulings, Ademola and John Soho. Ahmed Mohammed, the justice, said, go and obey the court rulings in this matter. DSS still moved this case again to the court of Fatima, Injustice Fatima Binta Motalanyako. Injustice Fatima Binta Motalanyako. She tried on Sharia law, that is secret trial. The one that came with Sharia law is John Soho. Mazam can challenge it. Binta Nyako came again. He says it's a shared law. It's a shared scream. Covered sin, which Omotosho have established. His one is worst. Binta says shared scream. Mazam can said no. But Omotosho own is covered face without identity, without name. A, B, 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 C, 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 D, 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 E, E, E. The worst of it all in secret trial. The worst of it all established by Omotosho, insisting that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will enter defense. Let us continue. Binta Nyako ended up granting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu 12 high bail conditions. We met up with it. The army, knowing that there is, Nigerian government knowing that there is nothing in that very warrant that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was granted bail on, that he should be convicted on. And they sent the army to go and kill him. When he escaped, they started shouting, he jumped bail, he jumped bail. I know why I'm saying this. I keep repeating them. Because when we are talking about truth, truth, you say it 100 times, it becomes the same truth, the same thing, no changing. Nobody will say you forgot this one because that is truth. But in lie, you will always change it. Do you understand? So now, they discovered that there is nothing in that warrant that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be jailed on. So they sent army to go and kill him. So when the army fell in killing him, or they killed others, now they started shouting, he jumped bail, he jumped bail. He was afraid to stand his trial. He's a fugitive. He should come and stand his trial. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Nigerian state went to Kenya through NIA, National Intelligence Agency, who gathered their kidnappers from Nigeria and went to Kenya and kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from the NIA, National Intelligence Agency. They are the people who organized the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, facilitated all back to Nigeria, right? They are in charge of foreign foreign arrest and some other things. They may call DSS agents to join. They can bring from the police, bring from the army, bring from some other criminals, bring from Boko Haram, bring from Fulani herdsmen, and go and kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But who championed it? NIA, National Intelligence Agency of Nigeria. So we continue. We continue. We don't set mirror for dog. Is there any dog here? I cannot set mirror for dog. Am I a fool? Dog will keep on harassing itself, seeing itself on the mirror. I cannot do that. And not even a ram or that will go back and break the mirror. If there is any dog here, show me the dog. Let me deal with it here. As mirror here. We continue. I am able here. Hey, you are talking too much. Nigeria is now crying. It is our talking too much that brought to their cry. Oh my no. By the time all you and KB goes in DJ, the whole strength of Nigeria is what we are dealing with. Earlier, we told them there is no war in Biafra land. There is no war of Ipob. Now Nnamdi Kanu is in detention. We have no battle here. Our battle is in abroad. I have been telling our people, we need to go and secure image. We need to go and secure a statue that we use to confront Nigeria. We need to cut off their friends with the truth and fact. Friends they made with oil and lies. We need to go and cut it off. We need to go and explain to them. We need to tell them what is happening. We need to take the matter to them. By the time they will return back to Nigeria, you will now have defense. If you start battle here without an image and statue you will use to fight Nigeria, you will fail. They will double cross you. Today, you have double crossed them. Do you understand? So Nigeria still have the mind to try Nnamdi Kanu. Somebody is telling you he's a judge, he will try Nnamdi Kanu, he must enter his defense. When Nigeria is telling you that it's Ipob that reported the terrorism killings of Christians to USA, and USA believed it, which is to say Ipob is not terrorist. It's a very simple something. It's very simple. If these people are terrorists, why do USA accepted? Why do they even tell USA to come and fight terrorism in Nigeria? If Ipob is fully involved in killings of Christians, why should Ipob invite USA? They knew that USA will also catch them. But to sincerity, you know, Ipob knew that. Do you know that it's only Ipob, that is a separate broadcast, it's only Ipob that declared that the international community should come for independent investigation in the insecurity in Southeast. But today, America have come for independent investigation and fight on terrorism in the North, which the Northerners are supposed to accept. They are rejecting it. It means they are involved. But Ipob is open, calling people to come and investigate what is happening in our land. That is genuinity. That is sincerity. That is a standard, that is a world standard presentation. Because Nigeria can never do it. Imagine that they are crying for terrorism. They were receiving money. They after money. They say, give us aid, give us money. Don't come. We are fighting it after a decade. From 2011 to today. That is a business. That is the business of terrorism. Killing the people and enriching yourself. From the aid from international community. A business of Nigerian state. Because if your house is on fire, you are trying to quench it, and you see people who want to quench it. You say, no, give me money, give me food, let me eat food, and they quench the fire. That means you are not serious. You need to be destroyed, you and the fire. You and the fire. You that have the house need to be thrown inside that fire. We continue. When they went to Kenya and kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, after they attempted to kill him, because knowing that there is nothing in that charge, I will prove to you that there is nothing in that warrant that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should stand trial. That was why they sent army to go and kill him. Do you understand? Let us prove it. Currently today, the same Nnamdi Kanu they said he jumped bail 2017, he was affected to stand his trial. The question now is, did he jump bail? Was the charges in that warrant all about 2020 NSAS? Was the NSAS of 2020 in that warrant? Or among the charges Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was granted bail in 2017, these charges came 2015, but was granted bail 2017. And when you kidnap the man, you say he jumped bail 2017 from Kenya, brought him back. No more charge connected to 2017 down. All the charges Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was granted bail is no longer in the court. And the witnesses that are to show welcomed in court are covered witnesses, covered face, who claim that they are DSS that arrested Nnamdi Kanu 2015. What is their business with this current case? If they cannot come with allegations of 2017 down, then the people that should come with these allegations of 2020, 2021, 2022, unknown gunmen, killing of Ahmed Gulak, are the people who kidnapped him from Kenya. So why is it that people who said you jumped in 2017 is now presenting things that happened 2021 in court? Are they telling us that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu jumped in 2017 because of the charge about Ahmed Gulak killing in 2021? Is there such charge in that warrant? If not, where are the charges in that warrant that you said he jumped bail? So you instigated killings in our land. You plan killings so that you use it against him. If not, can we see the charges in that warrant he was granted bail? Can we see the charges that he was given 2015 after the arrest? There is no more charge connected to that warrant standing today, apart from the transmitter that is not terrorism. Currently now, a man that jumped bail 2017 as they claim because of the charges in his warrant, the allegation they are bringing now is the death of Ahmed Gulak of 2021, May 30th. Attack on INF facility in Owerri 2021. NSAS protest of Nigerian youth that started in Ughelli ended up in Lagos, 2020 October. Attack on prison facility in Owerri, 2021. Attack on INF facility in Owerri, 2021. Attack on police station in Ebonyi State, 2020. Vanguard publication of Onyami statement, 2022. I think I can memorize these things now. Thank you. Thank you. Do you understand? Somebody that jumped bail, we need to, you know, when they are talking, he jumped bail 2017, you brought him back from Kenya, and the charges before the court now are things that happened 2020, October, 2021, 2022. So are you telling me that he was afraid of to stand the trial of things that happened 2021? Can we see the charges in that warrant that you attempted to kill him in his house because there was a charge that he was afraid to stand his trial? Can we see that charges? It suddenly disappeared because it was nothing. Now you went and you recruited people and called them unknown gunmen, started killing people in the east. And when they ask you, you say it's Nnamdi Kanu. Can we see the charges in the warrant after his arrest of 2015? Because why I'm saying this is because what is in the court of Omotosho are people who cover face, 5 of them with AAA, BBB, CCC, DDD, and EEE, without name, without identification, but in their presentation, they claim to be DSS. Then, that arrested Nnamdi Kanu in 2015. We haven't seen those that arrested him in 2021. Right? Now, you arrested him in 2015, you tried him 2015, 2016, granted him bail 2017, attacked his own 2017. Now, you now come to the court with the same warrant of arrest 2015 to be accusing him with the things that happened 2020, 2021, 2022. How does that connect? That somebody that arrested in 2015 is now accusing you, attaching accusation of 2020, 2021, 2022 to a warrant of 2015, and they call it amended count charges. That is stupidity of the highest order. That should be a separate warrant, separated, where the identities of those that went to Kenya and kidnapping will be shown. And these people will now say our reason of arresting him is because there is NSAS. He was involved in unknown government. Then from there we will now know that if those people have the judicial to try him. But what do Omotosho illegally establish to create a jurisdiction? He informed the Nigerian state to present people that will testify about his arrest in Lagos 2015, which they say that in his hotel rooms, that the computers in his hotel room, both microphone, that very room looks like a broadcasting studio. That is 2015 arrest, which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never doubted that Nigeria has no jurisdiction. Where we are doubting their jurisdiction is 2021. But what do Omotosho established, which is forcing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to enter the fence? He established 2015 arrest as a witness of 2021 kidnap in Kenya. Now, they can be so, but the people that presented the arrest 2015 is presenting 2020, 2021 accusation to be attached to the same warrant. You can't amend warrant outside the period of years of accusation. It should be a separate warrant. Somebody can be facing 3 warrants. But in order to create a jurisdiction to try Nnamdi Kanu, he connected the 2015 people that arrested Nnamdi Kanu. Though they claim, because they wear mask, we cannot say. And not people. We can say it's one person that wear mask. Answer AAA, answer BBB. If it is lie, can we see them? So that is one person. One person wearing look like a Saudi Arabian person with his attire established by Omotosho. John Soho tried it, Nnamdi Kanu said no. Bintanyako said shared witness. We said no. Omotosho forcefully brought masquerades, telling us to establish defense. I'm here a matter. You are trying people that took your matter to USA that accepted it. Who is now a terrorist? You are trying out for terrorism that doesn't exist in your law. You remove it so that your vice president can be president today, so that Tinubu will be president, so that Jonathan will not jail them, so that no Boko Haram will be jailed, so that no Fulani herdsmen will be arrested, so that Pantami will be minister after being terrorist, so that all of them will be safe. You lobbied and remove terrorism law in Nigerian Constitution 2013 so that Jonathan will not use it against you. Jonathan became very useless because the law was destroyed. He was confused. Any arrest, they call it repentant, they return them back because you cannot convict them. You say, why are you not arresting Fulani herdsmen? Police knew that there is nothing like terrorism. Terrorism exists on the area of IPOB. It doesn't exist in Nigerian law. Mazi Nnamdi can say, call lawyer, judge, read it out, let us see. Read it out. It must be written. You don't just compose law and they begin to analyze it and say, this act is terrorism. He said, read it. The Constitution said, you cannot try somebody on jail him with... That is, without a written, that accusation, that charge will be a written law. It's not written, you are just imagining. Hey, this act is terrorism. Yes, it was in Nigerian law, but you remove it for your favor. That's why Buhari was not arrested. They were freely campaigning and they voted themselves. The whole terrorists entered 2015. They abolished the law. Now we are using it on Nnamdi Kanu. He said no. Let us continue. How do you say you arrested somebody 2015 and you are presenting charges of 2020-2021 as your SB? Is that not stupidity? You don't amend charge like that. That is not amendment. If that is somebody can be accused of another thing, it should be a separate charge, a separate warrant. And you, the same person, will not be the IPO. Yes, he should do his worst today. That's what we're expecting to see. Stupidity. Look at Yoruba people rounding up on Nnamdi Kanu. As in what? President Yoruba, Chief Justice Yoruba, Attorney General Yoruba, DSS boss Yoruba, Presiding Judge Yoruba, Prosecuting Counsel Yoruba. As in what now? Forcing Nnamdi Kanu. We want to see their worst today. He must enter defense on non-existing law. People everywhere. I met a town in Hunamata. By the time I get Runebe, on your blood is a week. Check I rocash Chauno. I got Kotachi, Nigeria will remain here. I'm back on it to Okuhage Metal Ball. I told them earlier, you have scored on goal. You went to Kenya and kidnap him, you have scored on goal. And we will not allow you to equalize it. You created insecurity to equalize it. We said no. These people are criminal, they are not IPOB. At the end, their leader was jailed in Finland. And IPOB is existing in Finland. If he's connected to IPOB, immediately he's jailed in Finland, IPOB will be banned in Finland. That is normal. That is a very plain game that IPOB play. And today we have a good image that USA can listen to. We are terrorists in Nigeria as prescribed illegally, but not in any part of the world. But Nigerian government is now seen as who they are. If their complaint cannot be listened to, and the complaint of IPOB will be taken by the USA, that means IPOB is genuine. So it is frustration of defeat that always force them to say IPOB terrorists. That's the only weapon they use on politicians and individuals in Nigeria, blackmail. They don't know IPOB is not easy. We have a ground. We first of all clear the faces of our fathers from the blackmail. We did it for years when you were calling us miscreants. We were telling the world what our father passed through because you blocked them from complaining. Now we have the opportunity on media. We took it. Nigeria was killing us during peaceful protests. We were videoing it and taking pictures, which they denied our father from doing. The people that took the pictures of the genocide hide it. They started publishing it immediately IPOB came. It was hidden. All the killings was hidden. But this time around, we present it and tell them that that was how they did our fathers. We did this thing for years and our fathers was vindicated. They now see them as human beings and they stop seeing them as rebels. And that's when IPOB presented their own agenda. Because we have cleaned the faces of our fathers, we can now be seen. Because we inherited the tag of rebel from our father. We faced the punishment in every part of the world until IPOB came. And we continue on it. Nigeria discovered it. They tried to upgrade us. They tag us terrorists. We said no, we are not terrorists. When they send their agents, say, I'm not afraid to be called terrorist. If you're not ready, get out. We say, look at you. There are people they call thief. They are not thief. But if they call you thief and you went to robbery, and you say that they are calling you, are you not mad? They are not calling you. That is what you are. But when somebody touch hand is on oil, one finger, and touch it on your white clothes, that is stain. It is called tag. you can defend it. That is tag. A stain, you can say you don't know, it's one madman that taught you oil. But if the oil is all over the white clothes, that means you are a dirty person. It is not a tag. It is not a tag. But a tag can be defended. Just like on my shoulder here, you say you touch me oil on my white. You touch me red on my white. If I meet person, I can turn this side. Eventually, if you see it, I will say, oh, I don't even know that such is on my clothes. That is the tag. We can defend it. But if we act it, then the stain will be all over our body. We cannot be seen. They first of all destroy the image of Fela before they deal with him. So that nobody will come for his defense. We continue. So, the Nigerian court insisting under Yoruba people, Fulani started with treason. They thought they want to come and take power. They dropped terrorism for Buhari, for Tinubu that doesn't exist in the law. And Tinubu is jumping up, claiming he don't know. You must know, because this is the stage we want. A stage Nnamdi Kanu will tell you who he is. That is that stage. Oga ihala ka ebe shiri ike, ojideshie ike. Ikwetezie, you will now look at yourself. You will think, you will now know if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that is, the way he give out his life, you will know if you are ready to fight with him dirty. Because his duty is to expose you. Your duty is to try to hide your criminality. And our duty is to expose you. Any image you give to Nnamdi Kanu, the image of IPOB before the US government today, have cleaned that image. If you like, wake up in the morning, you say you convict him. The image of IPOB will represent Nnamdi Kanu anywhere. And you see that the ruling will be nullified. But had IPOB image been destroyed, immediately Nnamdi Kanu is destroyed, nothing to defend him. The image of IPOB is standing tall because we are presentable before USA government. So if you are doing anything against Nnamdi Kanu, mind you that you will fail because you must deal with IPOB before you deal with Nnamdi Kanu. If you never destroy IPOB, don't try to go closer to Nnamdi Kanu. Because our image will meet Nigeria in any table in the world. Not as they blocked Ojukwu with bad image. They tagged them rebels. Nobody accepted them. They were here defending themselves. We have created that statute that we use to block Nigeria. You know, all these Fulanis, all these Nigerians, all these people, they don't know what we are doing. If they know what we are doing, we know the means our father felt. They lost the statute, they lost the image. Nobody cares about them because of what the British tagged them, rebels. And that's how they defeated them. That's why we insisted that it doesn't matter the blackmail, we must maintain our statute. It doesn't matter the provocation of invasion of our land, we must maintain this statute. Because if we pick offense as they targeted, we will not have an image that will attract international community. But if we secure image and statute, forget. If they like, let them wake in the morning and say we convict Nnamdi Kanu. The image of IPOB before the international community will pull Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out of anywhere they keep him. That is the highest weapon. Nigeria is aware now. Tonight again I be corner here. I on a monkey post here. Abakata ball maga body. If I watch them, Chukwu Emeka na mabia. Kangara Mamozi. Do you think that is what we are doing here? Abakata poor. Thank you. Let them do their worst. Our own goal. Nigeria have scored it now. We told them, we that is winning the match, we cannot fight in the field. Instead of fighting for the match to be cancelled and our goal cancelled, it's better we go on defense. You can call IPOB a coward. You can call our defense is taking our diplomat to international community, telling them what is happening so that they will come and see. Only IPOB is open, calling the international community to send independent investigation in the insecurity in Southeast. But independent investigation have come to Nigeria. They say, no, go back, give us money, sponsor us, let us fight terrorism. That is to say they are involved. with that only, IPOB is genuine. IPOB is not terrorist because they are the people inviting America to come and defend Christians. Which is to say, Nigeria is accusing, even their Senate president, accused IPOB of killing Christians in the East. And the IPOB went to USA and said, come and fight those that are killing Christians. Which is to say, if IPOB is involved, USA will also fight them. But today, the USA knows those that are killing Christians. And every politician that is referring to IPOB is completely fool. You are an idiot. I'm a church. Enwekwana aka ọbọgụ, enwekwana aka nnabe na this program, share it. Inwe aka nnabe, Chineke nye gị aka ọbọgụ. Aka ọbọgụ na-anọ sasarara, onwe ihe na-anọta na ya. Aka nnabe wụ otu a, chichichi. Right? This is fearless IPOB evangelist, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, from our homeland radio Biafra this very morning. Chineke mekwere m ekpere. Thank you. Injustice. Don't write your motto show justice. Injustice or motto show. Who established masquerade witnesses and also allowed a 2015 charge warrant to be used to prosecute a 2020 accusation, 2021 accusation, 2022 accusation. Accusation of killing of Ahmed Gula, 2021. Accusation of attack on police station in Owerri, 2021. Accusation of attack on INF facility in Owerri, 2021. Accusation of NSAS that started in Ughelli and ended up in Lagos, October 2021. Accusation of bomb attack on police station in Ebonyi State, 2020. Accusation of Vanguard publication of Onyami statement, 2022. Is what Omotosho allowed 2015 warrant to be used to prosecute. That is stupidity and rubbish. Why not a separate warrant that will indicate those that went to Kenya and kidnapping? In order to hide the identity of the kidnappers, you now bring people that testified that they are people that arrested in 2015, which is to say they are using 2015 warrant to prosecute 2021 accusation. That is nonsense. And these people claim to be DSS and they are witness. Not even witness, they are masked. Not even they. We removed they. He is a mask because one person was the 5. One person was the AAA, BBB, CCC, and DDD. Can you prove it to us that they are 2? Can we see face of 2 people? No. Even Omoto show welcome first person, welcome second. He did not say no. The 3rd one, you will show your face. He didn't say so. He continued because he's the one directing them on what to do. Because the brain of Nigerian DSS are finished. So Motosho now took the matter to represent Yoruba people as you see them rounding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu up. You will know. I think you went to school. We'll deal with you here in IPOB way. A doctor certificate you look for. You study terrorism, mad people. Can we see terrorism in your constitution? No. You formed it in your DSS. You know, somebody that doing so thing is a terrorist. Now they can say, but it's not written in your law. He said, no, but you are doing terrorism act. But you amended the constitution and removed it in 2013 so that it will favor Buhari and his cohort. It will make full and enhancement terrorists not to be arrested. No one is standing trial because there is no terrorism, this thing, what is it called? Law in your constitution. That's why Pantami became a minister. That's why Shetima is now vice president. That's why Tinubu is now vice president. All of them are involved in bringing these killers here. That's why Boko Haram is called repentant. Boronu say over 300,000 have repented. Because there is no case to try. There is no terrorism law in their constitution. They remove it so that Jonathan will not deal with them. And Jonathan now brought in Hejrika. They kick against Hejrika. Jonathan wants to use action. Hence, he discovered that they have abolished the terrorism. No way he can arrest somebody and try him. Then they weaken Jonathan. Today, it is no longer favoring them. They are using it on Nnamdi Kanu. Because they use it to shield themselves. They remove it. The charge against Nnamdi Kanu is just somebody explaining, yes, if you do so thing, do so thing, it is terrorism. Yes, you do so thing, that your act is terrorism. We know, yes, it is terrorism. Can we see it in your constitution? No, now. Enter your defense first. In Abara, are you mad? Omoto, are you mad? Okay. Enter defense on which law? Enter defense first. I will explain after you enter defense. Is that not stupidity and madness? Okay? Enter defense on which constitution now? I know look about it here. Facebook allow this program. No more na gwa yoku. I got for me to tell you now. It will disappear immediately after the program. Issue adequate. No more na gwa yoku. Very, very important. After the program, I'll still listen more than 4 times to learn, because I don't even know things that I'm saying. I say new things I haven't thought about before. Thank you. Thank you. I'm the madman. So, as we are rounding up the program, so that people will focus, this is morning broadcast to inform the Nigerian state that we know what we are doing and we are almost there. Yes, it's the stage of no return. The stage that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu loves much. This stage now. Oji the hala go to like eba oji matter. Eba go need to threaten. This is where Nnamdi Kanu need threaten. Tell me. So Moto show you think your threatening can be compared with that for Buratai or Buhari Kusa will crush. So George will now be compared with the Buhari and the army invasion, killings, even the killings of parents of Nnamdi Kanu. I'm not sure you are learning. You don't know Nnamdi Kanu. He loved threatening. He loved it. Gini haga badeno. Okwa Nnamdi Kanu. Iga confirm when you gini. You confirm. And that is the end of this very program from me. I want to come the it's like there is a dog over here. The only thing is that if you made other arguments, would have allowed you in this page. This one saying are only talking, but Nigeria is now talking about IPOB, what we did to them. That is to show that you are an idiot. And to allow you to remain in this page, to be listening to talking when we did not invite you, that means I am a fool. So we don't set mirror for dogs, because dog will cause nuisance around the premises by harassing itself, seeing itself on the mirror. Just like our presentation, which is truth. Every liar has come here and became stupid, because when you are trying to argue the truth, you become foolish before the people, and we will not give you such advantage, because we are here for people with understanding who can come with argument, but you have no argument because you have nothing to share. Get out from here. From me, fearless IPOB evangelist Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I'm from here. Our homeland radio Biafra presentation. It is good morning.